Okay, today we're going to talk about the different board styles and what they mean to you. And this goes into more of an etiquette thing. Now, different areas that you go into are going to be better or worse for different boards. So, it's not only your skill level as to what board you should bring out, you have to go to the correct spot to use the board that you have. And this is really for your benefit rather than to say that all of the water is for everybody and everything. Yeah, but the reason why people custom tailor a spot to be a short board spot or a long board spot or a bodyboarding spot, a skimboarding spot, is based on the actual conditions in the water. So why not let people who have the conditions for their board have their conditions? And when you show up on your longboard in a short border spot, it's usually a little bit of a folly. There are spots where you can have your short board and your longboard and everything together, even these boogie boards and skim boards, as long as the conditions allow for that. Like Bolsa Chica, I see longboarders and shortboarders all the time. We mix together. There's bodyboarders here and there. They're usually a little bit closer to shore, so that helps out. And everybody gets along. But if you're in an area like, say, Salt Creek in Dana Point, that's more of a short border spot, boogie border spot. You're not going down there with your longboard and trying to get in the lineup, because there's going to be tons and tons of people there. The break is really good. It's really competitive. And to go up there and be like, here's my big giant longboard, you're not going to be popular. Go ahead and try a different break that's off to the side. Try something that's out of the way of the other shortboarders, because shortboarders are at the top of the food chain, basically. They're competitive. They start getting into their whole local thing and everything once you start crossing them, and you'll piss them off. So the etiquette with surfing in general is that you can stand up first. It's your wave. You command what goes down on it. Say like, this guy, he fell off the back, he's angry. The longboarder, he caught it, but he caught it because he's on a longboard, and longboarders aren't welcome on this beach because it's too easy to catch waves, and where are you going to ride him anyways? He's already on the shore. This is where all the skimboarders and bodyboarders are hanging out. He's in a place where he's not supposed to be. But the etiquette is, if you stand up first, it's your wave. So this guy, he did stand up first, and you're going to want to catch the wave where it's peaking, because you can be the first to stand up and start cruising it. This guy, he caught it later on, secondarily, and when he comes in, he's going to be intruding upon this guy, because it's likely that these people don't know each other, and this guy will say, hey, you're dropping in on me, that's the term. And if this guy gets out of his way and comes off the back of the wave, that's what he's supposed to do. If this guy lets him in and maybe he goes this way, he would be a nice guy. Or if he just let the other guy in on the wave and rode it together, that would be a nice guy. But don't count on that. It's better to tell people where you're going. So if you're about to go left or right, say right, 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 or left, 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 left. And, you know, a lot of people will be saying it at the same time. Maybe you're all trying for the same wave. Still say it so that people can compete against each other and at least know, well, I called right or I called left.